Hello everybody, today we're going to be trying to make Five Nights at Freddy's in Deltarune. I don't entirely know how I'm going to do this, so I'm going to regrettably use ChatGPT to guide me along, but I'm going to be doing most of the coding. So far I've got an office, which I am not going to tile yet, but I am going to make a tile set of just basic things. So, how many tiles do I forget the Deltarune tile size real quick, so I'm gonna look that up. Deltarune tile size. It's 20 by 20. All right. So I'll make this like 400 by 400. And I'm going to make a grid of grid settings. There we go. And then we just skip the first one because it always skips the first one for some reason. So first I'm going to just make a computer. Learning a bit about how to do. I don't care. I've been learning a bit how to do tile sets. It's been pretty fun stuff. How to do like let's put on that. No, do it like. Yeah, there, and then I just... That looks awful. But I don't really care. So this is just a placeholder for the computer. Maybe it's a little too wide. It feels a bit too modern, so I'll change that later. But I'm just gonna make this like that, and then that. There we go. We got a good computer going. And then I'm just going to make on the side a wall. As much as I want to make it look janky, I feel like that would be confusing to have it be like kind of squiggly lines. So instead I'm just going to just type in wall. Perhaps I should do that with computer as well, but I don't care enough to do that. So just select this, move it over like up here, then maybe just like yellow or something. I didn't want it to just be there, but it's on me. And now it looks like the Brat album. But sometimes when life gives you lemons, you have to make the Brat album cover. So we're just gonna... That's all I really gotta do right now is just do that. Canvas size, I'm gonna just make it, so this would be 2060 by 20. There we go. Wait, hang on. No, 80 by 20, because what? Alright, there we go. And now we've got our tile set, everybody. Export as basic tile. Wait, no, basic tile.png. Next, we're going to create a new tile set here. We're going to call this basic. I'm just going to call it to follow the conventions set by the engine. I'm going to call it tile basic, but I don't yet have a sprite for it. So I'm going to go into here, go to area, create a sprite called sprite basic. This is a little hard just because I'm trying to make myself close to the microphone. Next, I'm going to import an image. That image, of course, would be. Hang on. The image, of course, would be. Where does this go exactly? Steam? Huh. Hang on. Wait, I don't want to do it there, so I'm gonna just put it in. Let's put it in not off assets, but a new folder called Five Nights at QC. Is it QC or QT? Whatever. It's gonna be FNAF QT. FNAF. Alright, now we go into here. We find FNAF. And we just drag this over into Sprite Battle Basic, I think. Alright, looks perfect. Next, we just, wait, I don't want it to look like that. Hang on a second. I guess you just drag it on. I'm gonna call this Sprite Basic. And then we're going to go down to Tile Basic. Did I call it Sprite Basic? Okay, no, I didn't. Not like full. Sprites. Wait, no. Sprites Overworld. No, not Overworld sign. I'm stupid. Hang on a second. Sprites Overworld Basic. Hang on a second. Did I mess something up? No, I didn't. Okay. On tile set properties, tile width is 20, height is 20, and that should be good. Now, just think about how we want our office to look. Now, this isn't actually going to affect anything in the game. Hang on. Before we go to the office, let's go back to room init. That's me, this British person, explaining what a room is. But they're kind of unsure of themselves. Whatever. I forget where I feel like it's in this code, but, where is it? Because you apply equipment. Room, go to next. I see. Is there just room, go to? Room, go to. Will this crash it? I just realized I do not have a player spawner in the room office, so Chris will not spawn. I realize I'll probably have to make an outfit for Chris. Okay, it's expecting a number. Is there a way to... Fine. Room go to next. I'll go into here. Bring this all the way up. And now we go in here. We add... I forget what you call it. I don't need sprites right now. I do need objects. So overworld. Wait, no, it's dev. Dev markers. Dev marker, player marker. And then we add a tile layer up here. No tile set. Well, it's time to add one. So now let's just get our so we do this. This is very bad, but it's good enough for now. And one other thing I'd like to do with the background is open the editor, give it a sprite. So let's make a new sprite for that. Let's just make it 40 by 40, so that I have enough room for two. So now I'm gonna just make some tiled floor. Nice, good old tiled floor. Let's make a grid that is 20 by 20, and that's good. That's exactly what I want. I make a solid thing that's here and here, and then we can change the colors later. And then we go to here. This looks horrific, but it is Five Nights at Freddy's game, so I'm gonna change this white, I think. Maybe to this color. That's nice. Now we export this as BG. Wait, that's not the right thing. One thing I'm realizing is that the grid is a little bit off. So let's make this 20 by 20. Now it's good. So yes, Chris does fit against these, which is good because I didn't realize. I didn't know if you would. Oh god damn it! I misentered Chris. I didn't know if they would. All right. Speaking of Chris, I don't want Susie or Rouse in here, so we're going to get rid of them, unfortunately. But also, we're going to add some spriting. This is going to be, I think, overworld. Right? Is there a background thing? Whatever. Let's just put it in area. Did I export it wrong? Just export as this. FNAF quick. Export that. Add this. Now we just do background, and no sprite, and then we do sprite. Uh-oh, I might have to redo this real quick. Oh, never mind, it's all good. And that looks good enough. So, now we have our oh yeah, also there's effects. So we can put clouds on here. Tinted, I guess. We could put blocks in the background. Who wanted that? Put dots in the background. Edge detect, which doesn't really do anything. We do fractal noise. I mean, edge detect does do stuff, but not for this. There's not really any edges to detect, you know? Make it underwater. That is interesting. Probably will not use that, but kind of cool that that's a thing you can do. So now, I'm gonna boot up the game, and it should work. Yay! It does work. In fact. Oh wait. So that is that done. I think that what should we do next? I think that I'm gonna take a short break just for just to have a drink, and then I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So, what do we need next? Well, I think that just a good thing to do right now is maybe perhaps we could put an NPC here. Edit object to be let's go over to let's find a place where there is a guy to talk to. Here. So, as I'm seeing, I guess maybe I should copy this over to here. Maybe I'll just make it a sign. No, it's not gonna just be a sign though, because it's the problem. It's gonna open eventually. It's going to open up the um. Hmm. Let's see. Here we go. Creation code. No creation code. Interesting. Create. Let's try this out. I'm not gonna change any of the. I swear to God, if this crashes. What? Huh? Wait, what? I'll do that again just to see what failed. That works. Yay, okay. That's about all I'm going to be doing for today. There's still a little bit more I gotta get set up. It's not look too choppy. I quite enjoy this, actually. This is not super bad.